Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
An assistant principal at a local middle school comes to the rescue when a student starts choking in the lunchroom. And tonight we're hearing from that school administrator who jumped in to help without a moment's hesitation.
This happened during lunch at Allen Park Middle School. Megan Woods covering the story for us. This was very serious, Megan. The student was already starting to turn blue.
Yes, very serious. It's an incredible story that could have ended differently. It happens in just seconds. The student, they don't want to put their face out there or their name, but they say there are two heroes in the story, that assistant principal and his friend.
It's emotional.
Why?
Knowing that I saved someone.
It was the quick action of Allen Park Middle School assistant principal Bruce Andrews that saved a life of an 8th grader choking on lunch. The student, who wants to remain anonymous, said it was his friend that noticed something was wrong.
He was asking me, "Can you breathe?" And I was trying to, and I realized I couldn't, and I guess that's when the panic started to come in.
The student said he tried to throw up in the trash can, and in the meantime, he was starting to turn blue. His friend gets Mr. Andrews.
Looked around and I saw my friend here kind of grabbing his throat a little bit. Ran over to him and started doing a Heimlich on him.
It was a relief and happened quickly. The student said they felt fine and went back to eating lunch, while the school called his parents.
It don't hit me like the night of, or not at the time. It was just like, that could have went way different.
Mr. Andrews knows he didn't exactly do the maneuver correctly, but is happy it all worked out and the student is okay. He says moments like this are something he will never forget.
Because you know that you made a difference.
Mr. Andrews says when he called those parents, of course, the first thing they said was, "Is he okay?" But then they were super grateful that they saved his life. Back to you, Devin.
No doubt. Megan, I understand the community is really getting behind Mr. Andrews, too.
Yes, that's right. So Mr. Andrews, he attended Allen Park schools. He's worked in the district for more than 30 years. So he's getting all these calls, emails, texts, just thanking him. And he is also grateful for all the support he's getting.
Yeah, it's great. All right, Megan.
Nice story. Police are investigating a dog attack at Bates Academy in Detroit. It happened during recess near the playground area of the school. Students say they ran inside and the dogs gave chase. The district confirms 2 pit bulls attacked 2 female students, and the school was placed on lockdown. Police say the girls are stable in the hospital. Parents and students describe the chaotic scene.
Almost 100 students coming down hallways, and people were screaming, saying it's a dog, so everybody's getting in the classroom.
My daughter called me in the school. When she called me, they were in a complete panic. The whole entire class was panicking. They were on code red, so they didn't know exactly what was happening.
Animal control captured one of the dogs and is searching for the other.
Right now, the Wyandotte Public School District is dealing with criminal sex charges against an employee. Police said they were tipped off last week about possible misconduct involving a student, and that tip led them to this man, 31-year-old Ronnie Sheeler. He was a network administrator for nearly 4 years. Sheeler was arrested after police say evidence surfaced that he had acted inappropriately. He's been charged with criminal sexual conduct, and if convicted, he faces 17 years in prison.
The U.S. Department of Education is investigating whether race played a role in Central Michigan University's decision to scrap one of its sports programs. Mara McDonald is live downtown tonight. So, Mara, CMU is vehemently denying the claims one man is making about why they cut men's track and field.
Kimberly, that's right. And the university also says it will comply fully with the U.S. Department of Education and turn over whatever documents the agency wants to see. Let me show you.
I want to be very clear. Allegations of racial discrimination are unfounded.
Here's the crux of the complaint against CMU, that the decision 2 years ago to do away with the men's track and field program was racial discrimination because the university replaced it with a men's golf team.
These allegations were made by an individual unaffiliated with the university whose consulting business aims to push universities like ours into reinstating canceled track programs.
According to University President Robert Davies, it was a financial decision. The track team cost the university $1 million a year. A golf team is half of that and only added to meet an NCAA requirement for a university that needed to trim $4.5 million out of its budget. Per the university, the breakdown of students on the men's track team in the 2019-2020 season is this: 30 men, 3 black students, 3 multiracial students, and 22 white students. Now, the golf team is still being recruited, but so far there are 8 athletes. 3 are students of color. Back here live, CMU has certainly had its share of struggles recently. The university has seen a 40+% enrollment drop since 2012 to the point that it had to shutter several residence halls. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara, thanks.
Well, it's been a day of bright sunshine, though there is some cold air coming in tonight.
Yeah, Andrew's here with a look at our weather. Hi, Andrew.
Hey there, Kimberly and Devin. Yes, it is getting chillier tonight. Now, this morning's low was 30 degrees, 2 degrees shy of the record set back in 1934. But now we have temperatures in the low 50s and 40s. So yes, cool to chilly depending on where you are, but beautiful sunshine still exists. Mostly cloudy skies, but mainly the thin clouds where the sun can still peer through nicely. We're looking at 51 degrees. Over at Metro Airport, a light breeze out of the southeast at around 3 miles per hour. Visibility is looking good, dry as a bone with relative humidity at 33%. So temperatures steadily slide into the 40s as we go over the next few hours. When you join us at 10 o'clock tonight on Local 4 Plus, and then at 11 o'clock later on tonight right here on Local 4. And it remains dry with mainly clear skies. We'll talk about how much chillier it gets, and also how much milder and even warmer it gets, not only for tomorrow, but also your weekend. You're going to love these temperatures on both Saturday and Sunday, but I am also talking about the chance of rain. That full weekend and 7-day weather forecast in just minutes. Now remember, you can track temperatures, rain, anything you want weather-wise with the Local Forecasters app. It is faster, easier, certainly accurate, best weather app in the entire world. The Local Forecasters app, you can download it now. It's free. Search WDIV in your favorite app store.
All right, Andrew. Today, the drug company Moderna is asking U.S. regulators to authorize a version of its COVID vaccine for children under the age of 6. It's the last age group waiting for some measure of COVID protection. Moderna is proposing a 2-shot vaccine taken 4 weeks apart. The dosage is only 25% of what's given to adults. Moderna says the vaccine is 51% effective in children 6 months to 2 years of age and 37% effective for ages 2 to 5 years of age.
And that news comes as COVID is making a comeback in Michigan, with cases ticking up again this week in our area. But that's far from the only virus spreading right now. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge is here with his weekly look at what's going around. Frank?
Yeah, Kim, it's a very, very strange spring. And I think that's the only word for it. The good news is, while COVID is on the rise, we have not seen a significant increase in hospitalizations, more severe cases, or any other sign that it's more significant. Here's what's going around where you live. In Wayne County, several hospitals are reporting upticks in COVID cases. Ascension St. John and Trinity St. Mary Mercy Livonia are both treating the flu. Henry Ford Taylor is seeing sore throats and ear infections, and the CVS Minute Clinics say strep throat tops their list, but they're also seeing spring allergies. Moving to Oakland County, Dr. Stephen McGraw at Ascension Providence reports more patients with COVID, but says the severity remains moderate to low. Dr. Rena Dazia at Henry Ford in Bloomfield Township says the flu is still spreading in the community there. Clarkston Medical Group is seeing stomach viruses, and the CVS Minute Clinics say sinus problems are up this week. They're treating lots of spring allergy symptoms too. Looking at Washtenaw County, in the ER at Michigan Medicine, Dr. Brad Uren reports a noticeable increase in patients positive for COVID, but not sick enough to be hospitalized. They're also seeing upper respiratory infections and stomach viruses. The health department says flu cases continue to be diagnosed. Heading to Monroe County, ProMedica Monroe Regional is treating spring allergies, sinus problems, colds, and a few cases of COVID. Lots of sinus issues and colds at ProMedica Monroe Family Medicine, too. Finally, in Macomb County, ER Dr. Joseph Flynn at McLaren Macomb is seeing flu patients and continued high volumes of stomach viruses. The CVS Minute Clinics report increases in flu. They're also treating COVID, asthma flare-ups, pink eye, and upper respiratory infections. Now, although most of the COVID cases that we're seeing are not requiring hospitalization, I really want to emphasize it's still important to protect those that are at high risk. If you test positive, follow the CDC's recommendation for isolating and wearing a mask around others after you leave isolation. Back to you.
Good reminder. We appreciate it, Doc.
A new report shows Oakland County is bouncing back from the COVID pandemic. Economists at the University of Michigan say Oakland County is expected to surpass pre-COVID job levels by the third quarter of this year. Unemployment this past February was 3.8% compared to 20% less than 2 years ago. Salaries are growing, expect to hit an average of $71,000 a year by 2024, and that would be 7% higher than pre-pandemic levels. The report cautions global factors like inflation and the war in Ukraine, of course, still pose threats.
Well, it wasn't just another Thursday at one local hospital. We'll show you some famous visitors and how they lifted spirits and also got some work done, too.
And here's Tim Pamplin.
I missed you so much.
All right, everybody, get your handkerchiefs ready. We're going to have a tearjerker. An area soldier comes home from overseas to surprise her brothers and sisters, all 8 of them. It's a feel-good story coming up next.